Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. Before we begin, I want to mention this is based solely on my humble opinion. If you believe I missed something, or if you disagree with the ranking, please feel free to let me know in the comments section. Let's start. Number 10. Absolute sword sense. The main character was kidnapped by the blood cult and forced to work for them as a third-rate spy. One day he got betrayed and killed by the same cult. However, he awakens to the day he was kidnapped 10 years ago and obtained a mysterious ability that allowed him to hear the voice of swords. The story is about him seeking vengeance and reclaiming his life. Number 9. Academy's undercover professor. The protagonist is a fugitive wanted by the authorities. He was ambushed on a train during a terrorist attack. When the police arrived, he had no option but to assume the identity of a deceased professor from the Empire Academy, who was also on the train during the attack. Little did he know this professor was entangled in a mysterious and covert affairs. Number 8. Reaper of the Drifting Moon. During his childhood, the protagonist, along with several other children, was kidnapped and forced to undergo intense training for numerous years in order to become skilled assassins. However, on the day of their assigned mission, the client suddenly changed his mind and decided to eliminate them all to cover his tracks. Despite this betrayal, the protagonist miraculously survived and is now determined to seek vengeance for his fallen comrades. Number 7. The world after the end. In the apocalypse, when all hope seemed lost and the world was on the brink of destruction, the miraculous Stone of Regression was discovered and granted humanity the ability to travel back to a time before the catastrophic event occurred. Slowly, everyone left, except the protagonist who refused to give up on this world. Number 6. The return of the crazy demon. Izaha, also known as the Crazy Demon, while he was running away after stealing something from demon cult leader, he dead. After thinking that everything was over, he opened his eyes to see that he awakened, to find himself transported back in time to his days as a novice in martial arts. Will he go crazy again, or will he drive his enemies crazy this time? Number 5. Nanomachine. After enduring a severe beating, the main character was on the brink of losing consciousness. However, at that critical moment, one of his descendants arrived from the future and inject nanotechnology into his body. With the assistance of this technology, the main character enhanced his martial arts and sought vengeance against his own kin. Number 4. Illicid. After hiding his powers for most of his life, by chance Jiwoo encountered Kaden, a powerful awakener being pursued by a secret organization. After being wounded, Kaden found himself trapped in the form of a fat old cat. Taking on the role of Jiwoo's mentor during his recuperation, Kaden will assist Jiwoo to endure and grow stronger in this world. Number 3. Return of the Manhwa sect. His last memories are of a bloody battle against the demonic cult. Following his demise, the protagonist granted a second chance to live. He awakens 100 years after the battle, only to discover that his beloved sect has been wiped out. Determined to revive his sect, he embarks on a journey to restore it to its former glory. Number 2. Winebreaker. Jay was compelled to become a member of the school's biking team, known as the Hummingbird Crew. This decision exposed him to an entirely new world outside of studying. However, the story not only revolves around Jay, but it also explores the journeys of his friends and the challenges they face in order to fulfill their dreams. Number 1. Omniscient Reader's Viewpoint. The protagonist was an ordinary office worker whose sole interest was reading his favorite web novel. However, when the novel suddenly becomes reality, he is the only one who knows how the world will end. Kim Dokja uses his knowledge to change the course of the story and the world itself.